Hi, I'm Bill Moore, and I'm on a mission to bring alpha to your trading through the power of relative value analysis. If you're looking for more candlestick patterns, then go look someplace else. But if you're ready to start trading like a professional, then stick around. So today we ran 6 of the industry groups of the energy world. Some of those are big baskets like upstream, and some of them are very small like refining and marketing. But the one that we're going to take a look at today is in the natural gas distribution. So I ran these 6 baskets with a bunch of filters because otherwise it takes a very long time. So I put the correlation at 0.8, RW coefficient at 0.8, make sure that it's at least 1.25 standard deviations away from the mean, at least 3 winners, and 5% up and down. And when we ran that, we got a lot of things, and I went through those very carefully. And there's some interesting things. Well, if we had more time, I would show you some of the ones that I considered. But the one that we're going to go with today is MMP ANDX. So let's go take a look at that in a little bit more detail. So it has had some pretty good action up and down. And even though, let's see, what does that start about? November last year, right? So 6 months ago. It seems to be having a pretty sharp trend up. Even while it's doing that, it's got some nice action up and down. So I do not think we would try to target, say, all the way down to the mean. But notice the mean is following along here pretty well. But somewhere in this area, somewhere in the $6 or $7 range as a return number. Let's see. The back test is perfect. It's been outside the second standard deviation 4 times and returned profitably each time. So this looks pretty good. I've already added it to the observe page. And this is the thing that we're going to try to take advantage of, not the motion all the way back down to something like this. So, but this motion right here does look good. And we'll see how it looks in the hitting probabilities here in just a moment. But everything looks good here. Now, yesterday it had a move still away from the mean, so of course, as normal in those scenarios, we're going to watch it and make sure that it looks like it's starting to come back. If it's strongly trending up still, we're going to keep an eye on it rather than entering it right away. But let's go take a look at the hitting probabilities. So the mean reversion is evident in the picture here. It's at 12.44. Suggesting a 4.36 target price, right? That's where the mean is. But as I mentioned, I think we're probably going to look more for a 7. We'll come back to that in a moment. In 30 days, it says that we're going to be below the current price 88% of the time. That's adequate, right? That's not bad. The expectation value, 0.93, that's actually pretty strong. So to the target price, half the time in 47 bars and the mode being 25. Let's change this to 7. And run it one time. So at 7, it's half the time in 26 bars, and the mode being 16. So I think these are quite solid numbers. We're going to make this the recommendation. Let's go back and look at the detail page one more time. It's MMP versus ANDX. We're going to trade with a ratio of 1.47. Correlation is 0.8572. The RW coefficient is almost perfect at 0.85. It has a perfect track record, outside 4 times and returns profitably each time. The picture looks good. It looks interesting, but it is still moving away from the mean, so keep an eye on it. Watch for that opportunity to enter. Today's recommendation is MMP minus 1.47 of ANDX. It is a short. So for every share of MMP that you sell, you're going to buy 1.47 shares of ANDX. Good luck with your trading.